Hi, my name is Dennis, and today I'm going to be making DIY candles. So the finished product should look something like this. For the materials, you're going to need soy wax, which is natural and biodegradable. You're going to need a cotton wick, which is lead-free and ecosystem friendly. You're also going to need these wick stickers or hot glue, and one of these wood things or chopsticks. And all of these came in a package for $10 on Amazon. You're also going to need a recycled glass jar, so I'm using an old yogurt jar. You're going to need scissors, and you're going to need a bowl and a pot, which you should all have at home. So most of these things you could either find on home or get on Amazon, and they're all sustainable, natural products. Okay, so for the first step, you want to take your wick sticker and you just want to put it in the center of the jar that you're using. And then after that, you want to take your cotton wick and just stick it right onto it. And make sure it's pressed firmly on the wick sticker. Okay, so for your next step, you want to take your natural soy wax flakes and you want to fill up the jar twice. Since when the wax melts, when the wax melts, the flakes are going to shrink. And so you want to put these wax flakes in your bowl after. Okay, so after that, you want to fill up the pot with a little bit of water and you want to wait for it to come to a boil. So once the water comes to a boil, you want to put your pot on top, or your bowl on top of the pot, and you want to wait about 10 minutes for it to fully melt while mixing it every 2 minutes or so. Okay, so once the wax is fully melted, you could just turn off the stove and let it cool for 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so after you let the wax cool for about 2-3 minutes, you could add an essential oil of some kind of scent if you want your candles to smell nice. And then you're gonna take this wooden thing or your chopsticks and you're gonna make sure that your wick stays upright when you pour the wax in. So just like this. And then you're gonna take your bowl of wax and you're just gonna pour it in. After your jar looks something like this, you're gonna take it and you're gonna let it sit for about 12 hours so that the wax can harden. So after you let the wax harden, you could remove your chopsticks or this wooden thing. And you wanna do is you wanna take your scissors and cut probably about a 1/4 inch above where the wax ends. In order to shorten your wick. And then this should be your final product, and you could just decorate it however you want. And this project is sustainable since it uses natural wax instead of the petroleum-based paraffin, which companies use all the time. It also can recycle containers, which you no longer want, and it doesn't use synthetic fragrances since it uses essential oils instead, which are safer for the environment. And all of these materials are biodegradable or recyclable, so this doesn't really add to a person's environmental footprint. Okay, so overall, this DIY candle project aligns with the APE's topic of resource conservation and waste reduction. And by making these candles at home with natural ingredients like soy wax, reusing glass jars, and non-toxic essential oils, we're able to reduce the need for mass-produced oils or candles that usually rely on petroleum-based paraffin, plastic packaging, and long-distance shipping. It also helps lower the demand for fossil fuels and reduces indoor pollution, as well as keeps containers like this glass jar out of landfills. It's a small step in supporting a sustainable lifestyle by cutting down on waste and reducing carbon emissions, and promoting renewable and biodegradable materials. This also aligns with Act Local, Think Global, because when individuals and communities are able to create these like little environmentally friendly products, it sends a message to larger companies which make these candles, for example, and contributes to global environmental progress by showing that every choice that we make can add up. And that's it. Thank you.